Hello and welcome. This is Cutlet and today I'm here to tell you how to earn AUC fast with trading in 3.22 patch, and to do it relatively safely. With the introduction of structural salvaging into the game, CAG did a complete rebalance pass on pricing of RMC to accommodate the addition of the new commodity, the construction materials. Construction materials are obtained by utilizing the newly implemented munching mechanic.
Structural salvage.
But screw that, because today we're talking about making millions with trading, and the commodity we're going to trade is actually RMC, with its newly rebalanced price. In the patch 3.22, CAG added a bunch of new locations to the verse, including new settlements on different planets. But what is most important, some of these settlements have trading kiosks where you're able to buy and sell, yep, you've guessed that right, trade commodities. With a little bit of scouting done, we figured out some of them sell useless stuff, some of them are broken and cannot identify your cargo ship being nearby, but few of them actually work. Two of the settlements that we found working consistently after multiple tests and multiple server hops are sitting at Hurston and are named Pickers Field and Repel. Considering this was an initial intel gather, we might have missed out something, so don't be shy to let me know in the comments if you find other locations that work consistently. The supply of RMC on those spots is so huge, all you have to do is fly there with the biggest cargo ship you possess, obviously excluding Hull C, land somewhere nearby, run to the terminal, buy a full load of RMC. In case of a C2, this will cost you approximately 7.6 million. Get back to your ship and GTFO from the location ASAP, heading towards your sell destination. We initially tried going straight to Lorville and selling it there. While it is possible to do, the refresh rate on demand is quite low, so I ended up having a nap and a few coffees before I was able to sell the entire cargo hold of RMC there. After doing a little bit of research magic, we figured out ArcCorp with its Area 18 TDD provides around 10 times the demand refresh rate per trade tick compared to Lorville, which ultimately makes it a one-click sell experience. With that knowledge, we did another run which worked exactly as expected. One-click buy at any of the above-mentioned locations, travel to Area 18 TDD, and boom, one-click sell for almost 10 million with a whooping 2.3 million profit in just one trade run. All of that without annoying wait times at the trade terminals. Now, that was the good and easy part. And for those of you who did not close the video and hopefully liked it right after getting the essential info, here are some real advices you should always keep in mind while doing these trade runs. These settlements are no Armistice Zone locations. This effectively means the highest risk possible to lose your investment into the trade. You can be shot FPS while running back to your ship after the purchase, you can be size 9'd, you can be bombed, you can be quantum dampened and ransomed. Anything can happen to you there within the legit rule set of the game, and all you can do is just complain in chat about how shitty the PvPers are, griefing the poor trader who just want to make some money. So what can you do about it to prevent this from happening entirely? Nothing. Literally nothing. But you can do certain things to mitigate and minimize the risks. First of all, don't go in blind. Absence of comlink should alert you. Some criminals prefer to stay low. Keep in mind there is no such thing as blue or red. If there is a blue ship around, in no way it means they will not attack you. Scout the environment while approaching. With the reworked signature stealth mechanics, some ships can be pretty undetectable unless they're very close to you, so consistently pinging on approach is a good thing to do. And by the way, I will be releasing a video on reworked signatures soon, so sub if you don't want to miss that out. If approaching you see another landed ship, it could be abandoned, it could be another trader, or it could be someone who is camping there but didn't bother to get rid of their ship. Always assume the worst and hope for the best. Optionally, you can give a landed ship a scan to see if the owner is still active on the server. If the scan shows no owner on the left part of the scan, it usually means the player is no longer on the server, but the ship isn't claimed. If the owner's name is Game Rules, that usually means the ship was claimed and you do not know if the owner is still on the server or not. When you land, the on-foot part is more tricky. There is no real way to detect someone lurking in the shadows on foot. These settlements have a lot of cover and terrain around them. Trying to find a sniper or a scout in this environment is like looking for a needle in a haystack. That said, if someone is camping you, you're just fucked. Simple as that. The best answer here is do not trade alone. If you have a crewmate with you, considering they will still block the purchase of goods while being in the ship, ask them to stay inside, right near the entrance, and the moment you make the buy, they should instantly run in and secure the ship. But what if I'm getting torped or bombed? Yep, same answer, don't trade alone. If you have someone in the air constantly pinging, the chances are they're going to detect the threat before any harm is done or before you press the buy button. If you're getting attacked by pirates and getting quantum dampened, your main objective here is to get rid of a quantum dampening ship. Unless you run with a disciplined PvP org and can quickly destroy all of the attackers, ask whatever escort you have to attack the QD ship. In case you're bubbled by a Mantis, you have to understand this. Mantis is overall a fast but very weak ship. You either want to destroy it or make it move out so much it will accidentally lose the 20-kilometer range from your cargo ship. If you're alone versus Mantis, you are pretty much screwed. Eventually, they will either wear you out or just call in reinforcements to deal with you. If you're getting QD'd by Cutlass Blue with a low range of 2 kilometers bubble, ask your escort to put pressure on it. The best thing they can do is go for one of its main engines. The moment they lose one, high chances are they will not be able to properly chase your cargo ship down unless they're extremely experienced. If you're alone versus a Cutlass Blue, depending on your ship, you still have chances to destroy it one-on-one or at least get rid of one of its engines. Remember, if the party attacking you are actually pirates, they will do their best to not destroy your ship, which means they will probably not full DPS you down from the get-go. They will try to either lure you out of the Atmo completely or land you down on the ground without a hard death. They don't want to lose your cargo in the explosion almost as much as you do. This increases your survival time, so use it to your advantage by either identifying the target you want to try and go for, or by just buying yourself some time in case you have reinforcements incoming. Depending on the mood of the pirates and the overall policy of the group attacking you, they might decide to ransom you instead of killing you. This is totally up to you and your personal beliefs to decide if you even want to communicate, parlay and negotiate, but if you do, you should watch out for incoming calls at the top part of your screen, have your chat open and do your best to talk. If you see you're getting caught and you have no way out of it, you can initiate the negotiation by yourself in case you don't live by the "I don't negotiate with terrorists" policy. Expect an approximate loss of 50% of cargo value in that case. Which brings us to my next advice. Never buy in on your last money. Buying for more than 50% of your AUC portfolio is just a financial suicide. There are so many things that can go wrong in this game even without any PvP involved.
In front of a pirate cove.
You're gonna be fucking shitting me!
And in case of a ransom, you will have the cash to pay off the pirates, and considering the ridiculous margin profits on this route, you will feel almost no pain other than your ego being a little hurt. Of course, there is always a chance people attacking you have nothing to do with piracy and they just enjoy fancy explosions. In that case, if you have no backup, well, you're out of luck, GG. So Cutlet, you're saying I have to bring one crewmate and then on top of that, one or multiple friends and spaceships to provide cover. It means I will have to share the profits with them. Well, yes and no. The good thing about this run, its profits actually allow you to share. We didn't time it with a stopwatch, but it's somewhere in a ballpark of 10 millions per hour. You can probably find more meta ways to grind money with doing some repetitive boring stuff, but I think this route opens up a good opportunity to cooperate with your friends and do some stuff together while having a nice noticeable profit. At the end of the day, it is up to you to decide if you want to do it solo or bring the entirety of your org to do this. I'm here only to give you an insight and some advice on how to mitigate certain risks in certain scenarios. And basically that is it for today. I hope you will find this video useful. Like and subscribe here and follow me on Twitch if you want to get more of this juice. And I'll catch you in the verse. Cutlet out.